Welcome to the GameRamble first look video for Black Skylands. My name is Dark Cloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
Black Skylands is developed by Hungry Couch Games and published by Tiny Build, and it's a open world action adventure with pixel art visuals that's out now on early access.
Cool.
As you can see here, as you boot up the game, it shows that the game is still in early access and that the developers is grateful for any feedback.
Well, so let's give them some feedback.
Okay, well, let's look at the options first. Game options, can set the language. Controls, you can play with either a keyboard and mouse or a controller. And then there's a long list of controls. Video options, you can set the resolution, full screen, animated clouds, yes please. Set the frames per second or VSync. And then finally on audio, we can set the master volume, music volume, ambient or sound effects. Yeah, so with that out of the way, let's start a new game.
Cool. Mom! Dear Ava, happy birthday. Please take a seat. Breakfast is almost ready.
Mom, Dad's ship is at the pier. I saw it in the spyglass. Daddy's back. He made it. I told you he'd be back in time.
You're right. Your dad is in the living room, but he asked not to be disturbed, so...
Daddy, I'm coming!
Okay, so the green arrow marks the goal, and to move we use the WSAD keys. In this case, the goal is Daddy. Just E button to talk.
Daddy, you've been away so long, like 100 years. Or 200. I missed you so much.
Eva, didn't Mom tell you that I'm really busy? Happy birthday.
Where have you been? What did you find? Did you reach the edge of the sky? Did you see the whale father? Tell me everything.
Slow down, you'll find out everything later at the fair, but now I've got a job for you. I left one box on my ship. Be a pet and run and get it.
Okay. A box. Fine. Admiral Richard commands and Captain Ava obeys. Set sail.
Okay, so our new objective is to get to the Richard ship and get that box. Ava certainly has a vivid imagination. I really like the pixel art visual style, and everything is viewed from a top-down perspective.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can press, what's that, the right mouse button to shoot the hook. Okay, that's pretty neat. Where's this mystery box? Okay, let's take that and get back.
Oh.
What did I take now? Yeah, looks like it. There we go.
Okay.
Now the game says it's got top-down shooting elements both on land and in the skies.
Okay. Cool.
I wander into the wrong person's house now.
That's not a good idea.
Where's her house? Oh.
Right, I'm not much of a help. I get lost in games very easily.
But ransack other people's stuff here.
Interesting place to live.
It looks quite high up in the sky. Just taking a look around. But it's still showing that I need to get that box, so I think I might be doing something wrong. It's not in the ship's hold, it's not in the... Ah, okay. I had to physically pick it.
Okay.
And now I've got a marker showing me where to go. Oh, there's the house. Press E to put it on the ground. Ava, this is a gift for you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my daughter. Oh, wow, what is it? A pistol? Like a real pirate?
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to get. Nobody else in Aspia has a pistol like that anymore.
Thank you, Dad. Can we go and play? You can be my bosun like before.
Sorry, there's no time. I need to prepare for the Fair of Achievements.
Meanwhile, Eva, you help me. I asked Aaron to get berries for the cake, but your brother's still not back. He probably got to playing with the hunters again. Go see Uncle Cain, he should know. And he can teach you how to use your pistol at the same time. Grandpa Oswald, you came too.
Of course, great-granddaughter. How could I forget about your birthday? Here's your gift.
Amazing! A moth, a living one. She's so sweet. Thank you, Grandpa.
I think you're already old enough to have your own moth. Her name is Luma.
Luma, you're so great. Do you want to go for a walk? Okay.
A moth and a pistol. What a birthday. So I pick up the pistol. And it looks like the moth is following me on its own. It's a well-behaved moth. I need to talk to... Okay. Where's Kane? Is that him? That's the mother.
Ava, never forget that Mom and Dad love you. Good to remember.
That's the father.
I think Cain is 42 meters to the top right.
Ah, I see. I didn't notice that little thingy up there. Can't talk to the other people, it looks like. And she's walking everywhere now, pointing the pistol at me. That seems unwise. Cain the Hunter. What have you got there, little miss? A toy pistol? Want me to show you a real one? One that hurts people. Crash, you're frightening the girl. Get out of my sight before I get angry. And think about what you're doing. Forgive my comrade, Ava. He's a fool. A sick man. Don't waste your bullets on him. Or does your pistol not shoot?
I think it does, but I don't know how. It's cool though, isn't it? Dad gave it to me. Uncle Cain, teach me what to do with it.
Ha! Since when have I been uncle?
Mom told me to call you Uncle now, since you've become the chief hunter.
Well, if Lauren said so, let's have a look. A normal pistol. Just take aim and pull the trigger. Smoothly. Try it. Shoot 15 times. What am I going to shoot at? Hopefully not people. Shoot at flowers, crates, other people's property.
The balloon that holds up the ship.
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Rapid fire. Who's a beautiful bird? Who's so clever? You are my pride and joy. Look, my feathered comrade's proud of you too.
Your falcon's grown so big and graceful.
Thanks, Ava. And joking aside, you're a born shooter. Only one eye, but a sharp one, right? Look after it, if you don't want to be known as the world's first blind sniper. Ha! You know, this year I set up a training camp for young fighters like you near Carpenter's Valley.
Oh, I bet your camp's where Aaron flew off to.
Your brother's done a runner again? Oh, right. He was pestering me about the camp yesterday, so that's bad news for my boys and girls. Will you save them?
Sure, we just need to patch up Daddy's ship. I'll go find Uncle Jim.
Yes, and now I need to get a repair kit from Jim. I can run as well.
Oh.
Still pointing my gun at people. Jim the engineer. Happy birthday, Ava. But what's your daddy like, eh? Vanishes for nearly a year, gets everyone worried, then comes back for the fair in the nick of time.
Hi, Ava. What's that? A pistol? Seriously? Let me have a look.
I don't know what Richard's brought you back this time, but look how his eyes are burning. I get the feeling the Uzians won't be able to compete with our fair this year.
Uncle Jim, maybe you could take me to the hunter's camp? Daddy lets me take his ship, though it does need repairs.
Of course, just let me finish work. Come back a bit later.
Ava, let me disassemble your pistol. I'll put it back together, I promise. Elsie, girl, maybe you should give me the repair kit. I'd fix the ship myself and get flying. What do you say? Are you kidding, Ava? Dad will be furious. For a while, then he's forget about it. Come on. What's life without adventures? I'll fly there and straight back. Nobody will even notice. Well, alright. Just don't tell Dad. Here.
Okay. Put the repair kit from the warehouse into the hold.
Just like kids doing stuff behind their parents' backs.
This seems to be slightly more dangerous than the stuff kids typically get up to.
Take your dad's ship.
Yeah. Hold E to repair. Okay, it's over here. There we go.
I'll fly to look for Aaron at Borvan Sawmill. Mom said he'd flown there. I hope he's alright. The ship's probably not fueled, so drop by the fuel station on your way. Okay, thanks girl.
Okay, now to fly to the fuel station. Here I am in control of the ship. So it's got a speedometer, ship's ammunition in the hold, a fuel bar, the amount of repair kits, and the health bar. What's the worst that can happen with a little girl at the helm of a airship?
I was just thinking she can be glad it's her birthday. She'll have to mock that forwards with.
Ooh, break.
Oh dear. Did you?
Okay.
Okay.
No, that was a smooth landing. Just board them and buy some fuel. Okay, fill up the canister. Okay, so it's shown here on the right hand side. You have to fill up the ship's fuel tank.
Look. Hold it.
I am holding. Just don't have them holding in the right spot. My knowledge of ships' fuel tanks are woefully inadequate. I couldn't toss the fuel tank over the side or something now.
There we go. Now it's filling.
I think that's me taking damage. Oops. Okay.
Oops.
Here I am back in town after a small mishap refueling the ship.
What could go wrong?
Don't ask me how that happened. Let's try again. Do I even have the fuel anymore? Doesn't look like it because it's showing I have to go that away. Yeah, let's try again.
What can go wrong?
Well, I certainly did not expect to die while refueling the ship. Shows you, oh, I think I did toss the fuel overboard or something. It's floating up there in the air.
I think we'll be able to fish it out of the...
Hopefully without dying this time. Yeah, there we go. No. No, one of two things can happen here. I can hook that fuel and drag it back to me, or I can hook to the fuel and fall to my death. There we go.
Yeah, it's better if it's on the ship, right?
Funny that. Yeah, let's put it in there. Talk to Fang. Who's Fang?
Probably the person on the other ship.
Ah, I should probably get closer to her.
I'm not.
Oh no, is that a docking platform? No, I just crashed into it. My bad. Close. Okay. That ship is drifting away.
I hope you've anchored it.
Oh, Fang is not on here. I was mistaken. Okay, this way. So the ship controls exactly as you would expect a giant flying airship to control. It's a bit floaty. Oh. Bank. But okay. I like this whole flying island setup. I'm just really gonna have to master the art of flying the ship. Like the stuff you can scavenge as well. Another young earner who's come to show off her abilities. Nobody's been able to beat my record yet. Your obnoxious brother's here too. He tried to pass the test incognito. That little got into a box and almost made it to the end of the test. But the kid was too big and he got stuck in the box. We didn't bother to pull him out. Once you've done the test, take him back with you to the father ship. The engineers there can work out how to get him out of the box. Your test begins. Use all your skills, Ava, but you're still not going to beat me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to find Aaron. Who is apparently somewhere in a box.
You have to press the shoot. Oh, yeah, okay.
Now it's just showing that. So basically navigate these islands via your hook. To reach further, roll off the ground using space and then use the... Oh. Okay, so that's roll. So roll, space. Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's like platforming but top down.
Yeah. No, this game mixes a lot of genres. I'm expect to get shot at. There we go. It's this gather, and it's got crafting and things as well.
Ah, okay.
It's roll to dodge the bullets.
Very versatile game then.
F for melee attacks. Place the wrap of my toy gun. Dig up the crate with Aaron. Dig it up. Ava, I'm here in the box. I almost made it to the end of the test. I was invisible and unstoppable. True, I did get stuck in this box. Can you take me to Uncle Jim, the head of engineers? He'll work out how to get me out of here. My legs are going numb. Should leave him right here. Oh, harvest Aaron. That sounds sinister. Carry Aaron. Jeez, okay. This little girl's got power. Okay, how do I drop Aaron? Sorry.
Our little brother must be very tiny.
Got it. Okay, flip the switch. Okay, let's extend that. Look at these creatures flying over.
This was Deep Rock. We could have grabbed them and flown whatever.
Who knows, you might actually be able to do stuff like that. And if not, badger the developers to put it in. Okay. Oh, this way. So this is Fang. Is that blood? Did a young earner decide to become one of us? Just paint. How disappointing. Did you find your brother? Shove him in the hold and fly home. It's time for the real professionals to train.
So he wasn't that impressed with your performance.
Why not? I mean, I did everything right. Will I be able to slingshot over there with Aaron and all? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Time to go home. Gracefully.
Fathership.
Like a giant flying whale. I think this is all just pretty much still part of the tutorial.
Okay.
They haven't introduced the enemies. Look at that maneuvering skills. I did that on purpose just to show off my superior piloting abilities.
I see. Could have fooled me.
And brakes. Okay, so you can move resources between the skyship's hold and a warehouse through interface if your skyship is close to a warehouse.
Ah, okay, that's what that warehouse thing was for.
Look at that docking. Perfect.
Your parallel parking needs some work.
No, it's not my fault the cargo or the shipping bay is so small. Aaron, how did you even get in there? Hello, Uncle Jim. People tend to underestimate boxes. As the head of engineers, you must understand that. Just imagine how many people you could carry in boxes at once. You'll see, when I grow up, that's how everyone will travel. Haha, You're a funny kid, Aaron. Alright, let's get you out of there. We'll grease you with motor oil and you'll pop out like a cork. Close your eyes and mouth. Sounds
Getting
efficient.
off.
He's gonna repel water after that bath. Okay, and then back to talking to your dad. Sweetie, you're just in time. I want to show the heads of the factions my discovery. Or do you want to walk around some more till everyone gets here? I think I've already walked enough. Okay, let's see the plot unfolds.
Dad, so what did Uncle Richard bring? I can't wait to have a look.
Elsie, stay with me. Enough of doing your own thing. Everything's clear. You can begin.
At last.
My dearest friends, any discovery requires long searching and sacrifice, but earners are ready for that. We live for tomorrow. The average person will find it difficult to accept what you're about to see. Up till now, you've been living in blissful ignorance, but it's time to say farewell. Ah, blissful ignorance? It'll be even more blissful to see the miserable faces of the guys from Uznia when we show them Aspia's great new discovery.
I'm more interested in science than politics. May we now examine the object?
How impatient you are. Well then, welcome to the future.
What have we there?
Future looks dangerous. Where did you dig up that monstrosity? Is it dangerous? It's a sample of the swarm. That's what I've named the species of animal that lives in the eternal storm. For a long time those lands were hidden from us. But I and my team were able to penetrate into the storm and discover there an extraordinary ecosystem. Before you is one of the inhabitants. We gave it the name Linger. No doubt his appearance frightens you, but this is a peaceable creature, and furthermore he's under the influence of a tranquilizer. You only get claws like that on a predator. Trust the hunter's instinct. Elsie, get behind me. I've personally seen how Linger eats the grasses of the eternal storm, samples of which I brought with me. He's no carnivore, and he's not aggressive.
That remains to be seen. I can't wait till the two of us get started on our experiments together. Let me get a closer look at you.
Are you crazy? Keep away from it. My gut tells me that creature's dangerous. Come on, Uncle Kane, a funny little thing like that. Aaron! Die, monster!
Oh dear.
He just hit the bird.
His aim was not true.
7 years later. Okay. That seems like a lot has changed in 7 years.
Like war to me.
I think Linger's buddies might have come for vengeance.
Hammering.
Energy recovery. After death, Luna takes you to your ship while spending 1 energy. Luma's energy is displayed above the player's health bar. Heart. If you run out of energy, Luma will transport you to the bed where you last slept. To restore Luma's energy, sleep in a bed.
Coffins.
That's not cool.
I think that's the last coffin today.
So Richard is still alive. Town is looking a little worse for wear.
Ava seems to have 2 eyes now. Dad, the coffins are ready.
I think the eye patch was just her playing pirate.
I suspect so.
Today we lost many people, parents, friends, children. For 7 years now we've had darkness without end, but that's no reason to give up. We continue to fight for our fallen comrades and for the future generations of Aspia. The sky is always hungry. Sky is always hungry.
The sky is always hungry.
There's quite a fleet there. Coffins.
It's all Ava's dad's fault.
Mm-hmm. I'm becoming master of funeral addresses. I'm so tired of losing people. As if we don't have enough trouble from the swarm. Now Kane's falcons have gone crazy.
Things will get better soon. I think you'd better rest. Today was a long day.
Probably. Hey, Kane's falcons are flying this way. They want to finish what they started. Quick, hide the children in the hold and grab arms. Don't panic. I won't let the falcons do anything.
The falcons that are attacking.
Mm-hmm. I think Kane was shot when that other guy killed the creature.
Yeah.
Please accept my condolences. I'm sorry that there was a misunderstanding between Kane's falcons and the earners. A misunderstanding? Your militia fired on the father ship with a howitzer you swore you'd use against the swarm. People died. That's why I flew here. I want to apologize. Didn't want those deaths any more than you did, Richard. I'm a keeper of order, not a killer. You've just sent a dozen coffins on their final journey. What are you after if you're not a killer? Unfortunately, sometimes my lieutenants let me down. There are times when they don't follow orders. But I swear to the residents of Aspia that I won't allow any more indiscipline. Lieutenant Mort, what do you have to say for yourself? Mort must say sorry for playing with the Earner ship. Mort promises he won't do it again. Good boy, Mort. And to make sure you don't forget your promise, 3 dozen lashes await you back at Kane's fort. No, please no. Take him away. Now let's talk about you, Richard. I know about your plans to go to the Eternal Storm, and I'm here to prevent you. Stop. Are you saying we should wait until those monsters swallow us up? Not me. In the storm, I'll find something to use against the swarm. I have to go there as soon as possible. You don't change, Erna. You spit on all of us and act like a hero, but you're just making it harder for me to defend the people of Aspia. Remember, Richard, I'm following your every move, and I'll destroy the father ship before I let you run away. My family always thought of you as one of their own. This is how you thank us? You've taken me and my children hostage. Your children are safe. I give my word as a falcon. I wish no harm on Ava or Aaron. I'm just preventing you from making mistakes. Mistakes? It will be a mistake for all of us to back into a corner like pathetic animals and devour each other while we wait for death. So you think I'm pathetic? Well then.
Kane, what a lovely surprise. I didn't expect you to see you so early in the morning. Now you're here. Will you help me prepare for Ava's birthday? I can't believe my little girl's already 11. How time flies.
Lauren, snap out of it. Your daughter's 18 now.
I sent Ava to look for Aaron. That rascal's just slipped through the clouds again. Please, Kane, help Ava if she comes to you, and fly over here more often. It's always a pleasure to have a cup of tea with you.
Certainly, Miss Mills. I'd be delighted. Richard, I hope we've understood one another. I'm leaving Lieutenant Crash here with you, just in case you happen to forget what I've said.
Looks like Ava's mother isn't all there anymore.
No. So, Kane survived the shooting, but I guess his Falcon was the one that got shot.
Yeah.
And now he's off playing militia.
Falcons have a bit of a grudge.
Lauren refuses to see Kane's wickedness. Ava, something's broken in your mother and it just won't go back in place. But it's not forever.
So many years have passed already.
Time alone isn't enough to heal some wounds, my daughter. Oh, Ava, I almost forgot. Grandpa Oswald was looking for you. The old man is still hoping to teach somebody from the farm family how to grow a crop.
I start growing crops now.
Yeah, this game has got everything. Okay, I'm not gonna go much further. I think this video is already a bit long. But yeah, this game combines elements of open world and sandbox and top-down shooting and action adventure, so it's really got a little bit of everything. Like I said, you can fight in the skies and on land. It's got dozens of weapons and you can customize your vessel as well as your weaponry. You can also build and expand and protect your aerial base and gather resources to build facilities. And then capture territories to expand your influence and get new resources and get new stuff to research, unlock new characters and so on. So yeah, it's really the game's got a sprawling game world as well, with forests and farms and snowy lands and urban jungles and all of that. And since it's in early access, there's still a lot of things planned for the game, so keep an eye on it and check it out if you're into this type of pixel art, action adventure, open world sandbox style games.
Yeah.
Personally, I quite like it. I think all this narrative elements in the beginning was just to set up the world and characters, but for the rest I think it will be mostly exploration and crafting and fighting and so on. But we'll definitely come back to the game and check it out as it gets updated in early access.
Cool.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us. This is Black Skylands, out now on Steam Early Access, also on GOG and Epic Game Store.
Cool. Like, subscribe, do all those nice things if you like our stuff.
Thanks. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.